Hello, welcome to another video in this 30 days React challenge. And there's one problem with this platform that I've found. It might be good or bad, I don't know. The problem is that it is showing day 6 as not attempted and everything else is attempted, like out of these. But instead, what should have happened is day 6 was attempted, if you will see the 6th video, and day 8, which is today, is not attempted. You can see it is today's challenge, right? So I'm not sure if someone else is facing this problem or they are randomizing the uh, problems. I have no idea, but this will hurt the YouTube series as well as it can create confusion. So I might choose to add a title related to problem statements. For example, let's start with this now. And in this, we have this correct answers uh, name. So I might use that in my title. This might help you in future. Not sure how feasible it is, but let's go into the code. Okay, this 40 the quiz app here is happy that he made the quiz app code written. Okay, this is a React and TypeScript code. Let's see if we can do this. However, taking a closer look while using the app, he figured out that something is wrong. The correct answer count is not being updated. Correct answer count this, hopefully this only. Okay, correct answer count. Where was the correct answer count is not being updated as expected. Selecting the correct option does not seem to increment the correct answer. Okay. Can you help Ivan figure out what's wrong with this code? You would have to go through the logic written by Ivan and find out why the count is not increment. Maybe ground mistake, not sure. You are not supposed to update the data or other content. Okay. Ivan has made any two files for this quiz. Has made only two files for this quiz, this and this. Okay. You would have to go through the code written by him to understand the app and debug the problem. Okay, once you have fixed the code by running the test, you should pass the challenge. Okay, if you are not familiar with TypeScript, don't worry. Okay, and don't okay, great. So let's try to play with it first and identify the problem. I think they're talking about this count, but let's see. Okay, let's choose the correct answer, which is this. And what will be the output of the following JavaScript code? JavaScript console this 5 plus 5 10, not sure. Okay, they are not updating the count here. So what we should do is we should first identify this button click, because that is something would be triggering something. Other than that, from our user side, we are not doing anything, right? So let's find the button in this. There is no button. Okay, let me close this, change this a bit. Maybe in question we have button. Okay, we have this button. On click, they are calling this answer question. Let's find this. Okay, it hasn't passed down. Let's find it. Okay, it's inside type, so maybe app. Again, same thing. Okay, this is a function, so let's add console here first. They are already doing that actually, true and false. Great. Okay, so for our case, we would have gotten this, right? False, true, false. So at least we should get one score out of the 3 questions. So what they are doing is they are checking if it is true. If it is true, they are set question attempt verdict array. Okay, let's try to understand what this array is. Okay, it's here, which is use state this array, which is okay. It is storing the index, I think the question number, and whether it was answered correctly or not. Okay, so if they are storing it, because this code does look correct, if they are storing it here, true, false, you see this is something similar what we did in last video. So if they are doing it here, then maybe they are fetching it incorrectly. So let's search this text. Okay, okay, they are using the reduce function to find the total correct answers and otherwise zero. Let me try one thing. I know that this should return a value, right? So because we are doing a plus plus, either for example it will be 1 2 3 4 or it will be 0, something like that. I'm not sure here. So this should return an answer, right? So what I will do is I'll make it a hard-coded answer, and in that case let's see how it works. Run. Let's answer one of these false, and we can see this is 5. So now the question is, either this code is incorrect or this one is incorrect. Let me type 6 4. Let's refresh. Okay, they were showing 6, right? True. Okay, because it was true, so that means they are storing this information correctly. I marked it true, which was actually incorrect answer, and that's why they showed 4. Let's do correct answer, and now they are showing 6. So definitely they are storing it correctly. Now we just have to fix what is the problem in that one. This or this is correct. What I will do is, let me make it easy. I think this was written incorrectly. Let me refresh. 0. First is false, second is int, third is 55, and these are correct. Okay, this was just a pure, what we can say, luck. I was not fully sure whether I was going on the right direction, but this was something you can say from experience, faced it problem, something like that. We are mentioning this as x plus plus, which means x will get returned first and then it will increment it, and maybe that was the problem. I'll do plus plus here and then do this. So for example, if we write it as previous code, refresh, let's see, false 0, int x 0, 55 0, and when we wrote plus 1 it was working correctly, at least for that stage. And if we write increment first and then return, let's see, false, I think it might be working correctly. All the test cases should pass. So let's run all the test cases and see. I think that was the only problem here. It's taking some extra time or what? All the test cases have been run. Okay, there is one failure. The final screen should display the correct code. Okay, I was not aware of this. I think they have not mentioned it in instructions, not sure. Let me select first in all these 5. First. Okay, this one. So again, straightforward. Let's go with final score search, and try to find. Okay, it has something similar. Why are they repeating it? I am not sure, but let's try this. If this is the change and if it fixes this, they have written it a bit. Okay, so it's a sort of a bad code, not the perfect code. Obviously the overall code is really great, but why are they repeating it, and why is there same error that we have to fix? They could have added two different types of errors. Anyways, that's it for this. Let me check. Now it is working correctly. So I'm not sure if when we go to the ninth day, will it open the ninth day or will pass it something and then go to back day? I'm not sure. But I think there is some mistake on Codedamn website. Anyways, thanks a lot. Do comment, like, and share these videos. Thank you. Bye bye.